Now, in strategic communications, there are many elements, and throughout the course session, we will run through certain things, and sometimes in the post coaching session, we'll also run that. But I just want to talk about storytelling, strategic storytelling, because I was in a session recently where we talked a little bit about some things like this. I think many times people focus on telling the stories and they don't think about what's the message behind your story and what's the credibility behind your story. Why should I believe your story? Why should your story be an inspiration to me? Or what? So what? What's the so what in your story? So it's not just to tell the kind of story that you want to tell, or the stories that you think the audience wants to tell. It's about, what does it matter? What's the essence of your story? What are you trying to achieve with it? And why should I believe you? And what's the shelf life of this story that you're telling? Because sometimes I think that's another problem. When your stories are not credible, the shelf life it doesn't age well. I mean, we see that a lot on social media where people come and tell one narrative and then somebody is fact-checking them after and they're like, oh, so you didn't even do your research, or you're trying to misinform, that kind of thing. So don't be in a hurry to tell stories, and that without doing the work that it will take to tell a story, and know when the time is right to tell a story. And this is very important for people working in the development space. Some stories are not ripe yet to tell. It's like going to your farm and you are plucking the mango fruit before it's ripe. You will regret it. I mean, as we always do, there's a time when the story is ripe to be told, and there's no point telling that story until that time is right. And if you, as a communications person, don't know when a story is ripe to be told, or when a story should not be told, or when a story should not be told in a certain way at a certain time to a certain audience, or who is the audience for this story? Because honestly, there's some messages that I come my way and I'm like, yeah, I'm not the audience for this. So how do you even know what audience, what your audience preferences are? How do you do that without research? How do you know whether the messages you are curating and the content plan and platform strategy and all of that you're building is even targeted to the people that you should be talking to? Every story has its audience, which is why you have books in different categories. There are certain people who like, a certain kind of story. Some people like long stories, some people like short stories, some people like visual stories. So if I am someone who likes visual stories, why are you sending me long prose? These are the issues in strategic storytelling. And this is one of several things we'll be talking about in the strategic communications course. How to be more intentional, how to be more methodical, more predictable, more structured in our approach to communications. Look forward to seeing you on the 29th of May.